All right, today I'm going to show you how I made a DIY bear fence for our trip to Alaska. It's a little bit more powerful and a little bit cheaper than a lot of the options that you can buy commercially. One of the reasons I wanted to build my own fence is so I could custom make it for my needs. I wanted to have it big enough, powerful enough, and just convenient enough for the purposes of what we were doing, which was flying to Alaska on a commercial flight and then in a bush plane to get out to the field. So it required things that are different than what was available. I wanted it to be bigger. I wanted to have 3 hot wires. I wanted it to be visible, and I wanted it to be compact enough to fit within an airplane. So for the materials for this, I mostly got everything at Murdoch's, which is our local ranch and home store. And then I also had to go to the hardware store and order a few things off Amazon, so kind of pieced it together from multiple places. But the main thing that drives the fence is the Gallagher S12 fence charger. The thing that's sweet about this is it's small, it's compact, it doesn't weigh that much, and it connects directly to a ground rod via the back. So it's just a little bit less wires that you have to deal with. It's all run off of this little solar panel. So it takes a while to charge, but if you have sun, it'll last a long time. So I just put it out. That thing's now live. Other than that, I got the turbo tape, and I like to have this the little bit bigger tape than just the wire. It's more visible. I've heard that if a bear is gonna see that, then hopefully they'll stick their nose on it as out of curiosity, and they're gonna feel that before they see it. They might see that before they see one of those thin wires. So the poles, all they are is driveway markers. They are very similar to fiberglass fence poles, temporary electric fence poles that you would find at a ranch and home store, but those are a little bulkier. They have the big foot peg on them. I just wanted something that would pack nice into my travel duffel for the commercial flight, honestly. I took these driveway markers and cut them in half and then epoxied this brass insert on there to just create a collapsible pole. Ordered these insulators off of Amazon. I think that was just because they were out of stock in the store, but it's just the standard insulator that goes on a small fiberglass pole. Also got this 3-way connection rod. That was just convenience. You can, make your own out of alligator clips and wire, but this was just another cheap Amazon purchase to tidy it up and make it handy. For the hot wire, all I have to do is run one wire directly from the charger to the middle of the fence. It runs all 3 wires. In order to keep the fence tight, we just did paracord and staked out the corners just to keep it a little tighter and keep everything upright, keep all the wires off the ground. Another thing that you can do if you know you're gonna be camping in trees is get these little guys. This is just a threaded fence insulator, and so you can just put that in a tree and then pull it back out when you're done. But we knew that trees were probably not gonna be super common where we were at, so we wanted to have the poles in conjunction, but it helps to just have some of these on hand. If you have some trees, you can incorporate that into your fence perimeter. Yeah, I'll run through how I made the poles. Other than that, it's all pretty much self-explanatory. Safety first. To cut everything, I'm just using this grinder because it's what I have. So these are the driveway markers before I cut them. I just kind of eyeball, where's halfway? Let's call that good. And then I just take this grinder, if I can one-hand it here. Clean it up so you don't actually, splinter yourself. And then the same thing with the brass tubing. I couldn't find the nice length that I want, so there's a 2-in-1 option, but I'll also have to grind in half to make my inserts.
You can maybe use like a vise clamp.
Yeah, if you have a vise, that'd be handy. That'd be great. In my case, there's a rock. This cement looks like a great option though. I'll try to protect my legs a little more by keeping them back out here. Safety first, folks. Let's take some of this marine waterproof JB weld, and we'll get these things attached.
Good branding.
I'm just cleaning this up a little bit because that was pretty sloppy. This is not ideal. Now, after these cure, can connect these. You don't have the extended poles that collapse down to a nice size. So everything that I used to make this fence we will put in the video description where you can get it. I could never find it all in one place, so there's going to be a few links from around the internet. But you can find everything that I used there, and again, you can custom make it to your own needs. That's the beauty of doing it yourself. You can do it differently. You can use different poles, you could use different wire, different chargers, whatever. This is what worked for me. Thanks for watching.